We always knew Wain had a little Down syndrome built into those chromosomes. When people came to the house, I always warned them about Wain. He was a little mentally off, and they didn't believe me at first, but not 5 minutes into their visit, they were making fun of his flaws as much as I did. Wain's hair really did go everywhere. It's still all over my car from taking him back and forth from babysitters from when I was away, and it's still all over my clothes, and my bed sheets, and my carpet, and on my table, and everywhere else. It's true, Wain used to be named Drew, but some people still called him Whitey. Drew never seemed to stick terribly well, but after he was renamed Wain, everyone seemed to like him just a little bit better, even Evan. Wain was probably the coolest name ever because it worked on 2 levels. One level, he's such a Wain, which is such a funny sounding name to begin with. But when you add the underlying Cardinals element to it, I think it makes it that much more special and irreplaceable.
You're on the toilet and you hear a knock and you're just like, somebody's in here. Go away. And then they keep knocking and knocking, and he's like, what is wrong? And then the cat comes in. How it figured out how to open doors without fingers.
Shawn,
I don't understand.
are you running black /black?
The door was locked. It was locked from the inside. How does that even happen? This thing happened. And then I was on the toilet. I couldn't get up. It was there. I was going number 2. Very uncomfortable.
Wain did seem to have magical powers at times. He became quite good at opening doors with latches or ones that slid open. The cat drooled like crazy all the time. After sleeping in chairs or couches, he would almost always leave a puddle behind when he got up to go see if there was food left in the bowl. This story is not entirely true, but I think it could have happened similarly. I had nearly forgotten about him pooping on my bed. His litter box was in the closet, and yes, it did smell a lot of the time. Wain pooped the same amount as 3 cats combined. He was a really big cat. I cleaned it every night, but sometimes in the afternoons it did start to smell. And Evan had a date or something, so he had closed the door, and I think Wain did the only thing he thought would be right. He pooped on my bed. And it was probably better there than someone else's bed or on the carpet. You have to give him some credit. One time I gave Wain a bath because he was covered in fleas and I didn't feel like taking him to the groomers. So I put on my bathing suit and with a little help from Andrea and Nathaniel, I scrubbed down that little cat so furiously that he was absolutely miserable, and so were the fleas. And he was the best snuggler ever. I really like cats because they're not needy, but somehow I got the only needy cat on the planet. He could not stand to be away from people, ever. I'm going to miss you, Wain, very much.